Hello everybody, hope all of you are well. And in my last class I have already completed the chemical kinetics theory part. Today I discuss some important numerical problems on this chemical kinetics. Okay, so first problem is given. A first order reaction is 20% complete in 5 minutes. Calculate the time taken to complete 60% of the reaction. Okay, so we know the formula first. So for a first order reaction we know that K is equal to 2.303 divided by T log A by A minus X. That we know. Now in this case we have to calculate the time. So now calculate the time taken complete. So first one is given that first order reaction is 20% complete. So from here we have to find out, because when you want to calculate the time, then you will be in trouble that K value is not there. So first, in the first information we have to calculate the value of K. So a first order reaction 20% complete in 5 minutes. So here we can write 2.303 and time we are writing in 5 log. Initially if it is 100, then it will be 100 minus 20. Now if you calculate this, you will get the value of K, that will be 0.045 minute inverse. Hope you can understand. Again, from another information that is given that, so we have to find out the time, that calculate the time taken to complete 60% of the reaction. So we know the value of K. Now we will write that T is equal to 2.303 divided by K log A by A minus X. Okay. Now here we will put the value of K, that is 2.303. A value is given here 0.045 into log 60% complete, that is 100 divided by 100 minus 60. Okay, so from here you will get the value 20.36 minute inverse. Hope you can 20.36 minute, time is minute. Okay, 20.36 minute will be your answer. So in this way you have to calculate. This type of problems are very important, okay, and may come in your board exam. Hope you can understand. Next we will discuss another type of question. Next, question number 2. It is given the rate constant of a first order reaction is 5.5 into 10 to the power minus 14 second inverse. Find the half-life period of the reaction. Find the half-life period of this reaction. Here, for a first order reaction, all of you know that T half is equal to 0.693 divided by K. So here K value is given 0.693 divided by 5.5 into 10 to the power minus 14 second inverse. So if you calculate, you will get 1.26 into 10 to the power 13 seconds. So that will be the T half of this first order reaction. So this type of problems are very easy. Okay. Next, another type of problem we will discuss, how to calculate the order. So this type of problem now in your half yearly exam, if it comes, there will be only 1 mark. You have to calculate, then only you have to write the answer. Okay, because process you cannot write there. Next, question 3. The half-life period. The half-life period of the decomposition of a compound is 20 minutes. If the initial concentration is double, the half-life period is reduced to 10 minutes. Okay, what is the order of this reaction? This is your problem. Okay. Now here that formula I have already discussed, that you have to apply, that n is equal to 1 plus log T half. It is we can write that T1 by T2 divided by log A2 by A1. Okay. So from here you can write that 1 plus log, that is T1. T1, what is the T1? That the half-life period of the decomposition of a compound is 20 minutes. So here it will be 20, and the half-life period is reduced to 10 minutes. So it will be 10. And log, what will be the A2? A2 will be 2 divided by 1. So from here you will get 1 plus log 2 divided by log 2. Okay, so you will get 1 plus 1, that will be equal to 2. Okay, so the order of the reaction will be second order, and n is equal to 2. This is a second order reaction. Hope you can understand. Next, question number 4. The rate of a particular reaction, triples when temperature changes from 50 degrees centigrade to 100 degrees centigrade. Calculate the activation energy of the reaction. Activation energy of the reaction. Okay, so here you have to follow this rule, that is log K2 by K1, that will be equal to EA divided by 2.303 or 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. Okay, so here it will be log 3 by 1 EA, that we have to calculate, and 2.303, R value is 8.314. 1 by T1 you have to convert in Kelvin. Okay, one will be 323, another will be 373 Kelvin. Okay. Now if you calculate, okay, you will get the A value will be 22012 joule per mole. Okay, that will be equal to 22.012 kilojoule per mole. So this will be the activation energy. Okay, hope you can understand. Next we will discuss another problem. Question number 5. The slope of the line in the graph of log k versus t 1 by 2 for a reaction is minus 5841 Kelvin. Okay, calculate the activation energy for this reaction. Okay, now here what will be the slope? That we will know. Slope will be equal to minus A by 2.303 R. Okay, so from here we can calculate the value of A. That will be the minus 2.303 into 8.314 into the slope. Slope value is given minus 5841 Kelvin. Okay, so if you calculate, you will get the value 111,834.4 joule per mole. So it will be 111.83 kilojoule per mole. That will be the answer of this question. So in this way, you will be able to calculate the activation energy. Next, we will discuss question number 6. Question number 6. A substance decomposes by following first order kinetics. If 50% of the compound is decomposed in 120 minutes, how long will it take? How long will it take for 90% of the compound to decompose? Okay, so here first you have to calculate the K. K is equal to 0.693 divided by T half. So if you put this value 0.693 divided by 120, you will get the value 5.77 into 10 to the power minus 3 minute inverse. Now you have to put the main equation, that T is equal to 2.303 divided by K log A by A minus X. Now here K value is just we have calculated 5.77, this 7 5.77 into 10 to the power minus 3 log 100 by 10, that will be equal to 399 minutes. Okay. Next, so this is your answer. Okay, that question was how long time it will take the 90% of the compound to decompose. The time required is 399 minutes. So this type of questions, okay, will come in your board exam, that you have to practice. In your book, many examples already solved, okay, and some exercises are given, so you have to practice. Next, another type of questions we'll discuss, that question number 7. In a first order reaction, %10% of the reactant is consumed. 10% of the reactant is consumed in 25 minutes. Calculate 1. The half-life period of the reaction. The half-life period of the reaction. And second is the time required for completing 70% of the reaction. And third is given the time required for completing 87.5% of the reaction. Okay, so from here, first we have to write the rate equation for the first order, log A by A minus X. So A is equal to 2.303. So here it is given, in a first order reaction 10% reactant is consumed in 25 minutes. So here we are putting 25 log 100 divided 100 minus 10. So if you calculate, you will get the value 4.215 into 10 to the power minus 3 minute inverse. Okay, now here you can write that T half is equal to 0.693 divided by K. That will be 0.693 divided by 4.215 into 10 to the power minus 3. That will be equal to 164.41 minute. Okay, now second option is given that the time required for completion of the 70% of the reaction. So here T is equal to 2.303 divided by K log A by A minus X. So that will be 2.303. What is the value of K here? 4.215 into 10 to the power minus 3 log 100 by 17%, that is 100 minus 70. Okay, so from here you will get the value 44.21 minute. That will be the answer, okay, of the second question. Third one is given, time required for the completion of the reaction 87.5% of the reaction. Okay, So here P is equal to, you have to write the formula, that is 2.303 divided by K log A by A minus X. So that will be 2.303, value of K will be 4.215 into 10 to the power minus 3 log 100 divided by 100 minus 87.5. If you calculate the value, you will get 493.43 minutes. That will be the answer of this question. So in this way you have to solve this type of questions. In chemical kinetics, numerical is very important. Okay, maximum numericals will come and theory come less. Okay, now in your further reduced syllabus, okay, that collision theory and reaction mechanism is out of syllabus. That you will check again. Further reduced syllabus is given in your board website. Okay. Next, question number 8. This is another type of questions in a reaction between A and B. The initial rate of reaction was measured for different initial concentration of A and B as given below. Serial number is given, that 1 A0 concentration of B0 and initial rate. That will be mole per second inverse. So now here first is given concentration 0.20 A and will be 0.30. Initial rate will be 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5. Okay, and option 2 is given, that is 0.20 and 0.10, that is 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5. Option 3, that is 0.40, 0.05, 7.6 into 10 to the power minus 5. So what is the order of the reaction with respect to A and B? Question is given, what is the order of reaction with respect to A and B? So from experiment 1 and 2 we can write, from experiment 1 and 2, already this type of one problem I have discussed, okay, during discussion of theory. So from 1 and 2 we are writing that 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5 divided by 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5, okay, is equal to, here it is given 0.30, we are calculating the question of B, 0.30 divided by 0.10 to the power Q. So this will be nothing but 1, and that it's 1 to the power means 0, and this will be 0. That is 0.30 divided by 0.10 to the power Q. Okay, so from here we can write what? That Q is equal to 0. 0.30 is given, 0.10 is given. So it will be 3 to the power Q. t to the power p. Okay, so from here we can write that u is equal to 0. Okay, and from experiment 2, similarly from experiment 1 and 3, similarly from experiment 1 and 3, okay, that is 7.6 into 10 to the power minus 5 divided by 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5, that will be equal to 0.40 divided by 0.20 to the power p. Okay, so from here if you calculate you will get 1.5 is equal to, it will be 2 to the power p. So now in this case we have to take log on both sides. So log 1.5 is equal to p log 2. So from here if you calculate the value of p, it will become around 0.58. So we can say here that the order of the reaction with respect to A, okay, that means A, that will be 0.58, that is fraction, and we know that order may be fraction, and if we consider the order of the reaction with respect to B, it will be 0. Hope you can understand. So this type of problem you have to practice regularly, okay. And in this way we have completed your half yearly syllabus, and next day we will discuss some important questions, and I will try to give you some revision test, okay, in your worksheet. Please follow the worksheet problems, okay. So today up to this, thank you.